And I can't believe that I just signed my job contract today.
As the HR, would I call for an interview? Honest answer, no.
Hello guys, this is Atul. I am so sorry for my tired face because I had to record this video. So I'm a student in Berlin, Germany, and I am from India. And I mostly post videos about that how you can sustain life in Germany in general. For example, finding a good apartment, student apartment, and finding a kind of a job, or helping throughout with my experiences, the experiences which could be wrong or right, whatever we'll figure out. But yeah, that's how we kind of learn and grow together. And I am so happy that today I signed my student working contract. It's a long-term contract for 12 months. It's not the first time that I am working here in Germany. I was working with one of my professor at my school, but that got ended in last May, this May. And from that time, I was actually trying to find different kind of jobs and applying different jobs. And honestly, you have must have heard from many people that how German market is slow, and in terms of like you get rejections, especially if you don't have the language expertise. It's again very difficult. I personally do not have the language abilities. I started learning German like 2 weeks ago, but since from April I was applying to different jobs, and I applied, I think, more than 50 jobs. But the thing is that the process of application are different for some of the jobs and for some of the jobs. That I'll explain later. But the good part is that finally in um, August first week, I got the response that I got selected from one of the student jobs, and it is kind of a very good social science center. It's mostly a research center, and I come from a social science background, and I'm studying data science here. So it's like a computational data science, computational social sciences and all. Quick description about what the contract is about, that I'll be working 10 hours a week. As a student in Germany, you're allowed to work as a 20 hours a week. So this is my first contract, like where I will be working as a for 10 hours a week. In future, it can get extended, or I can also get a secondary employment, but that's the thing of the later. And I will be paid as a basic pay, which is around 15 euros for an hour or something. So it will be mostly around 650 or some euros, and depending upon what are my deductions, I'll be getting around 600 euros something, which is, I think, good for my rent payment and something. That's a different topic again. But I wanted to discuss here that how I got the job and what the differences. Initially I was getting a lot of rejections, and what differences improvements I did in my application that actually helped me to land a different job. Because when I started doing those improvements or like those updates, my conversion rate actually improved. So specifically, I did those improvements for 36 applications, and my conversion rate was around more than 25%. And among those 25%, which is a very good conversion rate. When I say conversion rate, it means that the interview, that they ask for interview without interview, and I go to the till the final round and all. So that was more than 25%. I mean, people say that, or like the general idea is that the conversion rate is generally around 3 to 5%, and for me it was 25%. And among them, I got one contract. I'm yet to hear from some other organizations, and let's see how it goes and all. So what was those improvement actually was about how to review the application, or the review the job description with Claude. So when we talk about experiencing like working with Claude, it's not only about writing a general prompt or something. It's about how you evaluate the job description, and how do you evaluate with respect to what your profile, or what your CV actually says. And then based on that, how to show or to tailor your CV based on those expectations from the job description. And also based on that, I kind of create standards for my application and for my CV, and based on those standards, I rate my CV corresponding or collaborating with the job description, what it says. Like, for example, the job description has asked certain specific requirement. How does, in what rating out of 10, how my profile or my experience actually fit in. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to show that how, on a live basis, that how I do it. I'm going to take some random application, random job description. I'm just going to try to find some from LinkedIn, and Claude already has my profile and CV, and based on that, I will write on live prompt that how to do it, and then based on that, I will create my CV and create my application and all. Yeah, bear with me.
Take one of the job descriptions that I saw on my LinkedIn right now. This is from my school only, where I study, and I'll quickly show you. Where's my, so I found this. This is the student assistant job that I found on LinkedIn, the link, and then this says that this is only education department offer customized learning educative. So it is I don't know what to say, European city leadership, and it's mostly like a general profile, like what are the job description says, provide administrative and organizational support, contribute to participant recruitment and onboarding activities, mostly like an operations and HR role, maintaining project contact database, and then collaborate with executive education team. So since Hertie is a education school, education institutions, so mostly about like how to reach out to all the students, how to support in their educational or like courses activities and all, and support with background some pre-requisition research, which is always necessary. What are the profile? Program is graduate programs such as public policy, administration, and international relations. Topics related to city governance, public sector innovation, and urban leadership. I don't know why they want urban leadership and all those things experiences in this general role. Not gonna say anything. I'll Bertie might see this video, watch this video. Proficiency in English, since it's a German universe, we are in Germany. If they need proficiency in English, they specifically mention it. And then organization coordination skill, that's generic. Strong communication, always necessary. Compatibility with Excel, PowerSheet, and all those things. So let's see. I'll transfer this, copy this job description, and transfer in my Claude, and let's see how it goes. We go to the Claude, as Claude was as I was saying that Claude had recorded all my responses and created an Excel sheet, Google sheet to like keep a track of the job description and all. But that was a different part of the discussion. That is a different part of discussion which we'll do in a different video. And I was saying that I had almost 25% of conversion rate, and I got one job offer, which is 11% interview offer conversion rate, and I still have a few job offers to like come through, but let's see. So this is the job description I pasted here, and based on this, I will write a prompt.
Already have my CV. Oh God, general CV. Based on my profile and CV, read this job description. Next, give key keywords that is mostly used in this JD. List out major experiences. Days mixed experience mentioned in the, so that's how detailed we job description, that's how detailed we have to go in our prompt based on those major experiences. Rate my CV out of 10. How I stand. Also give an overall rating. Overall की spelling गलत होगी. Overall rating. Now first, imagine you are an HR of this organization, and based on my profile and my rating, would you call me for interview? Give reasons and create a pros and cons list.
Let's see what clone he gives us. Let's see how detailed we need to. Keywords, reoccurring administration support coordination, that we also checked, that it's a generic role, program project and IT support and all. Major experiences, administrating support coordination, document preparation, program communications. So these are the keywords and important keywords that is mentioned in the job description. Based on your CV mentioned administration and organizational support weak, your CV shows research coordination, not administration of support. Okay. Participant recruitment, onboarding, no direct experience, although I have done some participation and onboarding, but it was very less in my previous organization, so I didn't mention it. Budget expenses are tracking. Again, one on-site event program logistics, no direct experiences. Classroom attendance and coordination, I have never done this. I don't know why they have rated one. I don't know. IT and technical troubleshooting, I have done it, but I would rate myself three or something. City governance and urban leaders, I have no experience in this. MS Office, strong implied throughout. I would rate myself more than 8 actually here. Moodle access, I have done some kind of an HR access, but not like specifically for a school. Communication with international stakeholders, 7 out of 10. Very strong because I was working at JPAL. I would rate myself at 8. Project coordination broadly 5. I would rate myself 6 here. So overall rating 3 out of 10, which is I understand because this is like a mostly an administration role, and I am more like a research guy. As the HR, would I call for an interview? Honest answer, no. I likely would not shortlist this application. Your CV is built entirely around research, RCT design, causal data pipelines, and academic writing. The role is fundamentally on operations and event, logistic, IT troubleshooting, and all. Pros: strong and academic credentials, genuine exposure, and all. MS Office. Cons: zero demonstrated experience of, no seated in stress, and all. Your CV's entire narrative, quantitative research, causal inference, AI signals a different career direction than this role, which could raise doubts about genuine interest. No experience with their specific tools and all. So my honest skip this one. That's how I kind of segregate, and I kind of segregate which organization or which job description I should apply and which I should not, based on my ratings and all. Even if they say no, my honest recommendation, skip this one. I would mostly focus on this rating. If it is around even like 4.556, then I will definitely apply. If it goes beyond 6, then I should be highly recommended to apply. I highly recommend to apply. So this is the how I create or kind of analyze things, how I segregate my each and every job description. And if it says yes here that you should apply, then what I do, I create kind of an Excel sheet, and in those that Excel sheet, I specifically mention or record some specific keywords for future if I apply and get an interview call. So I should mention or prepare around those keywords, and based on those keywords also I create my or kind of tailor my CV. All those details in part 2. Right now, how this video is mostly about how to segregate or tailor or understand a job description. I am so tired right now. I want to create a part 2, but next day I have to see. Anyways, this hope this you would find this helpful. And although I'm tired, but I'm so excited that finally I got a job today, and I signed a contract today. I was it was kind of a dream job because I wanted to work in the social science center, which is a very prestigious social science center. I don't want to mention it right now. Most probably, I'll be uploading or I'm updating in on my. I hope this would be helpful, and I hope people watch it. If you have any questions, just put down on comments. Please wait for the part 2, that where how I tailor my CV and how I create my CV. I will take more positive or like a more related job description, which is like similar or gives me a higher rating, and based on that, I'll create a my job. I'm so tired. I'll create my CV, tailored my CV. So yeah, this one's for all the community, student community. Thank you so much. Bye bye. If you want to follow me or reach out to me, my Instagram is in the description below.